Hey y'all, I'm here. It's me in my new shiny jacket that is actually too big. Shout out to me. So I do want to come in because there has been this real big story with Dallas, Texas, where the young ladies were twerking at the table, and the owner came out. From my research, which is very limited, he had already said something to them. So by the time he had went off, it's because he had already said something to them, and they continue to twerk their lives away. And I've seen a lot of hot takes on this. I just want to throw my hat in the ring because I ain't been on here in a minute, and I just wanted to let y'all know I'm just keeping my ear to the streets. And here's my thought process on the whole thing. I feel like in both instances, the young ladies, whoever was at the table twerking, was in the wrong, as well as the owner who came out there yelling at them. They're both wrong because, and this is not really coming from a stance of respectability or anti-blackness, there are certain places where certain things are just not acceptable, whether you're black, white, or indifferent. And I think we really have to have that understanding when we talk about these things. There are different nuances in every facet of life, and it doesn't always have to be centered in anti-blackness. 98% of the time it is, but I would just say this is one of the 2% of times where it's probably not. And if you're going to a fine dining establishment, for me, if I'm going, I'm saying Roof Chris is clearly not fine dining. But if I'm saying I'm going to Roof Chris, the likelihood of me hearing Meg Thee Stallion probably is slim to none. So that's why I'm going to get on him on, the type of music and atmosphere you're providing in your establishment. If it is supposed to be fine dining, you give us a little jazz. You give us a classical vibe. You don't give us, trap brunch or, trap karaoke type vibes during that, dinner setting. So I just feel like I said, both of them were in the wrong, and that is really what everybody is trying to bring attention to. But everybody says that, the girls shouldn't be, you shouldn't stand up for them because they're twerking. You're playing the wrong kind of music. This is anti-black. People should be able to be black and do black, whatever they want to do it. And I get that. And I don't even have a but. I just want to bring attention to the fact that the setting, even when we talked about Lizzo, I don't even think I talked about that. But the same difference with Lizzo, a lot of people were like, okay, girl, this is too much. You took it too far. It's just not appropriate to have your ass out at a Lakers game. Again, this is the same sort of situation where we have black women trying to be black in whatever, setting they want to be black in. And, being told that they're doing too much. And, it's okay. Sometimes we all need that little tap on the shoulder hey, beloved, that ain't it. And it's not it. And that's okay. And like I said, further getting into him and his establishment, okay, sir, I respect that you really was upset that, you had to come say something to them twice, especially grown-ass people. I don't really repeat myself to grown-ass people neither. So I won't dig too much into his background or dig too much into his vibes with that particular situation. But I will say that is when, you definitely maybe send the waiter, or you come out and say, hey, you know what, guys, we had already kind of had this conversation. What we're going to do is ask you guys to leave. We really do not allow that in our establishment. There was no need to cuss. There was no need to, do all of that. And I get it from a standpoint of being frustrated. Damn, I'm just trying to have something nice, and here y'all come with this N-word stuff. I just want something nice. I don't want all this. But then, like I said, again, the atmosphere. Why are you playing Meg Thee Stallion in a fine dining establishment? I would never. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong. And I love Megan. But there's just, again, a time and a place for certain things. And Megan is not it at an establishment. So, a fine dining establishment. And, but then again, it's a larger conversation about respectability and, what people want to do and what they don't want to do. And for me, I'm not going nowhere where they playing Meg Thee Stallion and calling themselves fine dining. No, thank you. I already know that ain't even my type of vibe. I don't think I'm gonna try it. I don't want to do it. So you already alienated me, and you don't want my money. You had told them you ain't want their money. I respect it. But anyway, like I said, you doing fine dining, you gotta make the stallion plan, beloved. That don't even match. That don't even go. I'm pretty sure, you know, Meg has some, you know, like, I'm gonna say less aggressive vibes, you know, on her album and the different songs that she does that are more chill and not giving you less, you know, throw that ass back. But I wouldn't even went no way. So it's just like you gotta understand too, like, you can't expect people to be, you know, respectable in a space where you're not you know, you're not setting the tone for respectability. You know, that's all I got to say on that. And I would like to say too, please continue to support African Americans in their economic efforts to generate some coins and some funds, whether it's to their pocket or to the community. I don't want this to be, well, this is why we don't patronize black people or their businesses. We really need to give them the space to grow and to learn and to mess up. There's a difference between growth and just being negligent. I did want to throw that out there. But again, please don't allow this incident to be like, well, that's why I don't go to black people stuff. No way, because they always got these extra unnecessary ass rules and all this extra shit, and that's why I don't fuck with them. And you know, like I said, that's not fair. Don't do that to black people. A lot of the things that people or African Americans put into place in their business, in some cases, in most cases, is coming from anxiety. It's coming from systematic racism. It's coming from a lot of different places. It's not just because they want to further separate themselves from their customers. It's just that they, again, have to make certain precautions for their own mental well-being, whether it's to the detriment of themselves and their customers. You know, they don't see it like that. But again, that's when you go to therapy. The fuck. So I really, you know, miss you guys. I keep saying I'm gonna come back, but the day that I used to come on here, which is Wednesdays, my client, he switched over to a telehealth, so I was not actually going into the office, so I was not away from camera enough for me to sit down and actually do a video. But I miss you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the cards of the day. I will be starting pick a card soon. I've been put that on my spirit, so I think I'm gonna start that right on up. And it's only gonna be on YouTube. I'm not doing it on Insta because, baby, I'm not ready to do that. But like that, with that being said, that's it. If you want more, you can go to ashleysa.com. You know, we had a sale, and you know the holidays is coming. If you want to support me, go right on over there. I got reading and spiritual services, and I have sugar jars, so I have spell work over there if you need that. And yeah, that's that on that. See y'all next time. Bye.